Destin here with IGN Access. I'm here with Janet. Janet, you just saw Sea of Solitude. What is this game about? Can you tell me anything?
Yeah, absolutely. So this game is a story-driven game. It's a puzzle platformer, and you play as a girl named Kay. And she lives in this world where humans become lonely, they turn into monsters, and she wakes up and she's one of these monsters. So she's traveling through this world and she's trying to figure out what happened and how can I turn back.
Okay, do you know what her inspirations were for this game? I think I remember seeing it last year, right? And she kind of talked about her personal experience developing.
Yeah, Cornelia Gephardt actually said she modeled this after her experiences with loneliness post-breakup, but she also drew on the rest of her team to think of what are the other types of loneliness that exist. So we'll see depression in here, we'll see anger, and a few other types, but she didn't want to spoil too much of it, but definitely we'll see a few other types of loneliness manifest itself throughout these chapters.
How do you feel about a game, delving into these deep issues and tackling them in this manner?
I think it's really good. I think it kind of adds a playful element to something that's generally really dark. And I like that with this story, they said they're gonna have a really real take. They're like, we're not looking to have this nice, beautiful conclusion of closure. When speaking to the developer, she actually said that closure rarely even happens in real life. So even in the game, we'll probably walk away feeling comforted, but not necessarily with this nice Hollywood ending. And I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out.
Yeah. Did you get hands-on time with it, or was it were they playing for you?
It was mainly hands-off, but I did get to play one of the levels a little bit later in the game where we kind of start to see more of the specific memories that Kay has. So that was kind of nice to see it get more and more personal as time went on.
Okay, and what's the gameplay like? Could you describe it to me? Like, how do you interact with things? What's combat like? Is there combat?
When what I played, there wasn't any combat, but it does seem interesting. Like, you get these little abilities throughout. The first one you get is this light beam, and it kind of acts as a waypoint to guide you through the world. And you also interact with elements of the world to try to kind of cleanse it and kind of make the light appear. So you will be interacting with things directly, but mainly you'll be kind of avoiding things. Like, think of inside Limbo where you have those quick running sequences. You're always kind of worried on what's around the corner, and I liked that continuous suspense in the game.
So overall impressions of the game, are you interested in checking it out when it comes out at launch, and why?
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in checking it out. I love these story-driven experiences, and I like when a game just feels really tightly made, and I feel like I had a lot of close calls in just the bit that I played. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that kind of progresses and where the story goes.
Well, I'm glad you got to check it out. I love the aesthetic, I love the look, and I can't wait to see more. For more on Sea of Solitude, keep it right here with us at IGN, and for all things gaming, of course, you're in the right place.